Bench testing the 1962 Cadillac headlight switch, serial number BOB 48033950, offered by TT Parts Rebuilding. Run-up test. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. Test number 3, dash light operation, low to high, with rheostat temperature readings. Test number 4, dome light operation. Test number 5, circuit breaker operation. Test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. For this run-up test, we'll be using a fully charged battery. It's reporting 12.70 volts. And for the run-up test, we're going to be using the battery charger as a booster. We have a run-up test voltage of 13.8. Our rheostat temperature is close to room temperature, around 94 degrees. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. First position, have the tail, front parking, and dash lights set to mid-range and off. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. First position, tail lights, front parking, dash lights. Second position, front parking lights are off, headlights are on, dash lights remain on, and tail lights. First position, front parking, tail lights, dash lights, and off. Test number 3, dash light operation, low to high with rheostat temperatures. First position, the dash light set at mid-range, about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to rotate the switch going to the right side to full on. Temperature readings are all 96 degrees. Rotating the rheostat to the dim position, midpoint, low, and off. Second position, the headlights, front parking lights are off, headlights are on, indication of tail lights. Increase the brightness of the dash lights, midpoint, bright, full bright. First position, full bright, midpoint, off. Test number 4, dome light operation. First position, rotating the rheostat, full bright, and ground tab will turn on the dome light. Dome light off, grounding the tab, dome light on. Second position, headlights, rotating the rheostat, full on, and dome light. Back to first position, dome light off, first position off, dome lights on. The dome light circuit is powered up different than the headlight or the tail light circuit. So you always have the ability to turn on the dome light when the switch is off. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. Using a standard 12-volt probe, we put in the switch in first position. We have our tail lights, front parking, dash lights. The Delco Remedy headlight switch had a built-in circuit breaker. Use a bimetallic spring, which they pass the battery current through to the switch. In the event there's a short in the wiring for the headlight circuit or tail light, parking light, the bimetallic spring circuit breaker will heat up, expand, and break the circuit. Under this condition, you have no power going to any of the lights. Again, we'll try that in second position, headlight position. Again, opening the circuit through the circuit breaker, we see that there's no continuity to the light circuit. there's a vent of a short in the vehicle. The circuit breaker will protect the wiring. Back on, to first position, and off. Test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. Using a standard 12-volt test light, I'm going to probe the chassis of the switch. We see we have continuity back to the battery. I'm going to probe each one of these terminals. We see we have no continuity to the terminals. Back to ground. If the switch was shorted to ground, the test light would show a light. And we see that the switch terminals are insulated to ground. The chassis is grounded. This test concludes that the switch terminals are insulated from ground.